Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and logging on today for another what I eat in a day video. Thank you so much for all of your comments on my last one and all your likes. I really appreciate it. If you do like these videos and you do want to see more of them on a regular basis, comment down below, let me know and give it a thumbs up, because then I know to film more of these for you guys, that you're not getting bored of them. So yeah, today has been a bit of a rush start, if I'm honest. I have little one off school poorly today. Layla isn't feeling too well. So it's a busy day. I'm going to be using my slow cooker today, and I love my slow cooker. So yeah, basically I've already had breakfast. I baked these really cool oat banana raisin cookie oatmeal biscuit kind of things. I'll insert some footage of that now so you guys can see. So it's a Sunday afternoon, and I thought that Layla and I would bake these banana oat and raisin cookies for the week ahead. I think that they're just going to be fantastic to have with a coffee for breakfast, or just when I fancy something a little bit sweet. And at one point it's a serving, I kind of feel like you can't go wrong. Oh, I've got my coffee here, and as I mentioned, I baked these yesterday. It was a Sunday yesterday, and I do like to do a bit of baking on a Sunday. And these are banana raisin oat cookies. The recipe was from the Weight Watchers app, and yeah, they're basically 1 point each, and they're really filling. They're basically just like an oatmeal cookie. So I'm gonna have a couple of those, and that is of course 2 points. And they were off the Weight Watchers app, as you guys saw, and they're really delicious. They're not as sweet as I would like, so they're definitely not, I wouldn't say they were overly a treat, but they're just a nice change for breakfast when I want something a little bit more hearty, but I don't want a full bowl of porridge. So I had 2 of those with a coffee, and that was 2 points, and now it's lunchtime, and I'm feeling like leftovers because, again, I'm so busy today. And I've also already put dinner in the slow cooker, which is crazy. My dinner is cooking away already as we speak, so before we go make lunch, let me insert the footage of what I've already prepared for dinner tonight. As I just mentioned, I have Layla off school poorly today, so ideally I want to spend as little time as possible in the kitchen, which is why slow cooking is so ideal. So before I even get on with breakfast, like before I do anything, I'm going to get the slow cooker going and get a chicken casserole on the go. So yesterday, when I thought that she was going a little bit under and I had a feeling that she may be off today, I took out some mini breast fillets from the freezer. Obviously these are free, you don't have to consider the point value when it comes to chicken breast. And I also have this Schwartz chicken casserole sachet, which is actually 1 point per person because it's 4 points for the whole sachet, and obviously this casserole is going to be between 4, so I have 1 of those to use. I'm going to mark that down as a point. I have some salt and pepper, my organic olive oil that I use, and it calls for a red onion, which is here. I have some stock, a couple of carrots, some mushrooms, and 2 cloves of garlic, and that should be pretty much it. I'll probably make some mash to go alongside it or something like that, or maybe chips. I'm not too sure. I'll decide on that later. But for now, I need to get all of this chopped and in the slow cooker so it can start cooking. And also, this is a great opportunity for you guys to play around. So if you have any vegetables you need to eat or anything that you think would be a great accompaniment, make sure you do that as well. And I don't tend to put raw chicken into the slow cooker. There's just something about it. I know you can do, but there's just something about it I don't like. Plus, I like to brown it with some spices. I also like to brown the onion as well. I think it just adds so much more flavour, so I'm going to get on with that now. This is the slow cooker that I use. We've had it for a year and a day, and honestly I couldn't recommend it enough. It's been absolutely brilliant. It's a Morphy Richards one. Not sure you can get this particular one, but I will link a similar one down below because you can get them really inexpensively. And as I said, if you work a lot of hours, if you have little ones, things like this are going to be your best friend, especially on occasions like today if you're not wanting to spend a great deal of time in the kitchen. So I'm gonna get this fired up because it's just basically a little electric oven that you plug in, and I'm gonna cut all my vegetables to go inside. and that now can sit and bubble away for 6 to 8 hours, and I can relax knowing that dinner is making itself. As I said, I don't think you have to cook the chicken before you put it in, but there's just something that doesn't sit right with me putting raw chicken into this. I'm sure you can, but I just like to brown it off first. But yeah, it smells incredible already. I'm really excited about it, and again, very easy, such fantastic prep, again, if you're busy like I am today with little one off school. So yeah, can't wait to tuck into that later. I'm sure after a day of work and having Layla home, I will be glad that dinner is sorted. Now I'm checking on this every couple of hours and just kind of giving it a stir and making sure that things that are on the top have a chance to sit in the liquid and become soft. But oh my goodness, it is smelling so good already, and when my spoon touches the chicken, it literally falls apart. It's going to be delicious. Honestly, the smell of the house is incredible. It smells so good, and it's so comforting to know that dinner is on the make. It's already being prepped and prepared, and I literally have to do nothing but decide what accompaniments I want with it later. So yeah, let's go and have lunch. I hope you all enjoy it, and let's get cracking. It's lunchtime now, and for the interest of time, because I haven't had much of it this morning, I'm not gonna lie, this little one has been here with me and she's not feeling too good, so I'm going to reheat a curry that I made last night. This is one of the nicest curries I've ever made. It's so delicious. I'm actually gutted that I didn't film the whole day of eating yesterday because this was mega. Basically has chicken in there, lentils, red onion, chickpeas, spinach, mushrooms. Like literally it's full with so many good things for you. So I'm gonna have that. I'm going to track it as 4 or 5 points. It won't be anything near that, but that's what I'm going to do just to err on the side of caution. With the curry, I'm going to have it with an Aldi flatbread. I have these all of the time. I'm not having any rice or anything. It's basically just the sauce, and these are 3 points each. Fat-free Greek yogurt, also 0 points. I only have a little bit of this because obviously 0 points does not mean 0 calories. I always say this, but I do like a little bit of Greek yogurt with a curry, so I'm just gonna have a couple of teaspoons. I'm marking this as 7 points for the whole thing, 3 for the flatbread, 4 for the sauce, and I'm so excited. Again, it tastes amazing. I had this last night and I'm so excited about it. Full of things that are really, really good for you, really filling. Cannot wait to eat it. So yeah, 7 points for lunch, and it is a chicken and chickpea spinach curry. So this has been sat very happily bubbling away, and I've just switched it from medium to low. It's looking incredible. I mean, the stock smells amazing, and all I've been doing is every hour or so, as I mentioned before, I'm just giving things a little stir just to make sure that everything's incorporated and everything's getting an even time sat in the stock, so nothing's hard, or you know, and all these crispy bits as well, I'm making sure that they go back in as much as possible. But yeah, again, I'm just going to pop the lid back on, leave it for another 3 to 4 hours, and I'll check on it again in about an hour's time. Yesterday I baked this chocolate loaf, which is a very thick, spongy, delicious cake, and I'm feeling like something a bit sweet, so I'm going to have it. I'm just going to mark it off as any random chocolate cake, and I'm just going to weigh it out in grams. So the casserole has had its time, as you've seen. I've just been cutting some tiger tail bread to have it with, and it's thickened up quite significantly, and it smells incredible. I mean, it's just such a nice thing to have when it's just been such a busy day. So I'm going to sub this up now. Obviously most things in here are free, the vegetables, the chicken breast, the mushrooms, that kind of thing. I did track the packet, so the only thing I really need to consider myself with now, apart from that, is the accompaniment. And obviously I'm gonna have some bread, and I think that'll be it for me, but I'll see what I feel like, and I'll get it all pointed up and weighed out and let you guys know. But it smells incredible. I mean, it doesn't look like much sat in this big pot, but I can assure you this is just a massive bowl of comfort food waiting for me to eat it. I'm mega excited. really good, as I expected. I really like casserole, so I knew it was going to be great for me. And again, it was just so much easier because I had a lot on today and it just made things that much better, and I didn't have to order a takeout, and it was just sat cooking away, and it really tasted better for it, like sitting there for all those hours and everything just absorbing into the chicken and the vegetables. It was great, so I loved that. So I definitely recommend you guys trying slow cooking if you're very busy like me, or if you have little ones. Before I sign off for the day, I'm going to eat some of these snack grapes. Obviously they're free, but I do like to update you on everything I'm eating, and I'm going to call it a day here, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a like and comment down below if you would like to see more of these videos, because it lets me know that you do still want to see them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.